can't touch this. 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 Can't touch this.
What's good? What's good? What's good, people? Right now, you're tuned into Big Flock Shit, the home for all things Baltimore Ravens. I am Shells Hootie Mac, and I'm here with the homie.
Very much holiday. Yes, sir. That's me.
Okay, we're going to break down all things Baltimore Ravens. We're going to keep this Ravens energy rolling. And we're going to dive right into Big Flock Shit. First off, how you feeling, brother?
I'm good, bro. You feel me? We're still on track, so no complaints.
All right, already, that is true. We are still on track. Ravens got another win against the Browns. I think the score was 26? I believe it was
26-16, something like that. 23-16.
Or 19. Or something like that. 16.
We won by a score. Okay.
We won by a score. You feel me? Do you know the Ravens had 403 total yards to the Browns 303 total yards. The third down conversions, we were 55% on third downs. Red zone, we were 2 for 4. But the Browns were 0-3 in the red zone. So that's good on the defense. Each team had 2 turnovers. But ultimately we won the game due to the guy, Mark Andrews, scoring on a 35-yard rushing touchdown on a 4th and 1 late in the game. The very, very key moment, the winning touchdown that won us the game. First off, bro, what's your just take on the game? How did you feel about what you were seeing?
I mean, you definitely want to see a better output from the offense. Especially against well, you know what? You definitely want to see a better output from the offense, period. You know what I'm saying? But as bad as we want to deem the Cleveland Browns, if it's a strength to that team, it is their defense. And it's a divisional game, so I'm not 100% upset. But we do need to see more from the offense.
Yeah, the offensive production has just been very, very mediocre at best right now. Like, we getting the points and I guess when we need them, but not being able to sustain drives, not being able to like really run the football.
Score in the red zone.
Score in the red zone, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little annoying. You feel me? It's a little annoying.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cut you off, bro, but it's just like, yo, once upon a time, and it's not even against like Derrick Henry, you feel what I'm saying? But I say in the Gus Edwards era, you feel me? If the ball got down to the 3, 2, 1 yard line, like it was confidence that we were going to score. Now, when we have plays like the Derrick Henry run, and you see a nigga get tackled at maybe the 4 or 3, it's like, fuck, man. You feel me? We might not score off this shit. You know, not 6.
If we can't, if we're going backwards on play 1, we may not score. That's exactly how it goes, bro. And it's like, what the hell is
23-16 to clarify. My fault.
Already. Well, what's up, bro? But yeah, so like let's just talk about the offense first, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that take me right to this comment right here.
Let's That's where we're going. We're going right there. We're going to discuss these offensive line struggles, this pass protection issues. Man, the pressure rate on Lamar is just super crazy. It was up to like 45% pressure rate on Lamar on dropbacks in this game against the Browns, which is unacceptable. That's crazy work. I ain't even going to front. That is crazy work.
4 sacks, Myles Garrett.
4 sacks. One guy. We let one guy. So yeah, we definitely got man, we got to tighten that up.
With the offensive line situation, and if you really remember, we was talking about before the trade deadline, and I had said, you feel me, I didn't really think that it was going to be like a one significant offensive line trade that was going to like vastly improve us. You know what I'm saying? And if we wanted to be better, we had to get better from within. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that we still not seeing that or seeing anything to like potentially at least look like we try and get better, right? But the most disheartening thing outside of the play is niggas telling me that our coaches out there saying that the offensive line is doing an excellent job. You feel me? And this is the reason why niggas calling for your job, bro. Because like, yo, we not stupid, bro. Like, you might be an NFL coach, my nigga, but niggas is fucking almost 40 years old. We been watching football a long time. Niggas have played football. Niggas know when shit ain't right, yo. And for you to be telling us that the offensive line is doing great is borderline, disrespectful.
Yeah, because like what we seeing on tape, you feel me? The missed blocks in the run game, just you know what I mean? And it's definitely 77, but I think it's just like a rotten apple. Even the rotten apples, it's making everybody else rotten because everybody is missing blocks. 79 is bad too. We held on to 79 way too long. Way too long. Stanley, you know what I'm saying? But they are what we have. All we can do is just like hope they get better, you feel me? Because like they going to continue to put Lamar in harm's way. And as you can see, he is limping through this season. He's limping through the season right now. You feel me? And it's mainly on that offensive line. We got to do better.
Hey,
Lele is terrible.
My man Lou.
Yeah, I agree, Lou. It's all for Lele. He's the rotten apple, man. He's the cancer. He's the cancer on the offensive line.
I honestly believe just with a little bit of like NFL like conditioning and training, you feel me? I could do a better job than him on the O-line. You know what I'm saying? Just like I remember hearing niggas say, like, I'd rather you be wrong or make a mistake going 100%, you feel me?
Right.
Than however the saying goes. All that to say, yo, it's like, bro, it be plays where you don't touch nobody, where like you looking around and the play is going right behind your back. You on the ground, you feel me? Like, bro,
he has no lateral movement,
bro. Where he blocked his own lineman, bro. That must be
no lateral movement, no like sight, no vision. Like he has no strength. It's like, yo, you beg for nothing. I haven't seen you push nobody back. And it's like crazy. It's like I don't understand it. You feel me? I don't understand. So that's definitely the low light, I would say, of
It's scary,
of the
bro.
game. It's
It's
definitely
scary,
scary.
bro.
It is
Because like
definitely scary.
when we get in the playoffs, you feel me? We're not gonna have like the same luxuries as we do with some of these teams, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I don't think the Steelers are that good. You know what I'm saying? But we just let
No.
Myles Garrett get 4. You know what I'm saying?
Now I will
And I
say
think the
this.
Steelers are better than the Browns.
Yeah, but Myles Garrett, they don't have a Myles Garrett. I
They
can
got
say that.
TJ Watt
Myles
though.
Garrett,
They got
they do
TJ
got
Watt.
Watt, but Watt not. Myles Garrett is an alien, bro. He's an alien. He is a freak of nature. And it's like, yo, like my problem is, it's like, yo, our offensive line, where's your pride as a man? Where's your pride? Y'all just gonna let him do what he want? You just gonna literally let him come in and just do what he want all game for real? Y'all not gonna do nothing about it. You ain't gonna try to chop block him or nothing. Try to, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do nothing. Yo,
Even
it's
if
just
even if
crazy,
TJ
bro.
Watt did get paid and chill, yo, I feel like this is the game he gonna turn up for. Even if
I
like,
mean, he
yo, just
got
because yo, it's a
opportunity,
rivalry.
but you know what I'm saying? One game at a time. We ain't gotta worry about them for a couple weeks or so. Right now, we got the Jets coming up, but
Mm-hmm.
sticking on this game though, you feel me? Because I do want to give some people some love for real. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Zay Flowers. You feel me? Zay always coming through with a big reception for us. You know what I mean? And get us down the field. So shout out to him. Shout out to Mark Andrews. You feel me? For actually, because Falele ain't block on that. He was on the ground on that play too, for real. You know what I mean? But shout out to you for actually, you know what I mean, taking that all the way to the end zone, not getting caught. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out
Uh,
to the defense. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't always great, but it was definitely good enough. You got the turnovers. You guys played together. Got pressure on the quarterback. You definitely this is how I want to see you guys play when you playing against rookies or second year players and shit like that. This is the type of performance I want to see from you guys. Not saying that you got to be perfect, but you definitely got to like instill some fear and make them look like they still got some learning to do. How you feel about the defense and some of these other players I just mentioned?
um, I'm liking the progress of the defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm liking the progress. Jones is seeming to get helping as far as getting some more pressure. You know what I'm saying? Um, we still getting some turnovers. And I don't care like who it is as long as it's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We could
I don't care
definitely
who it
we
is
could
either.
definitely afford to get a little bit tighter with tackling. But I feel like Roquan is getting in season form at this point. So he making some plays and he getting around, and Kyle
Yeah,
is continuing to be the you know great player
decoy,
that he
the
is,
decoy.
the man.
Him and Miles, it's like, yo, if we his thing is he can help. He can help. See, Miles Garrett, his prime is like he playing like the best defensive player. You feel me? Like his amount of tackles for loss is crazy. You know what I'm saying? He like got like 25. We just seen how many he got against us. You feel me? So it's like, but like Kyle, he got tackles for loss. He do that too for real. You know what I'm saying? He all over the field. He everywhere. He out there defending tight ends and receivers and shit and running backs. And also, you know what I mean, playing D end. So, and he got an opportunity. He changing around the defense that can, be on the team that can actually make the playoffs and make a run. You get what I'm saying? So it's like his value to his team is definitely up there. So it's like, well, he definitely defensive player of the year, if you ask me. But I ain't gonna be.
The
you know
one,
what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The one good thing that we have right now, even though like I know we don't want to jump past the next game, but just in general, looking at the NFL right now, like nobody's untouchable. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
If the defense can continue to build on what we're doing, I just think we got a good opportunity to be in a lot of games because there's not no one team that's just, running the table right now. Everybody has their vice, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, this season. So, just continue to
everybody can be got for sure. For sure, man.
And no Marlo, you know what I'm saying? So other niggas is stepping up. Shout out to Keon Martin stepping up.
Marlo.
I seen him make a couple
plays. The video
that Lloyd put in the chat.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't have an opportunity to look at that and shit.
Yeah, I had peeped it out real quick for a second. Yeah, like Lamar be done with all that silly shit. You know what I'm saying? All that silly shit, like, this is not a game.
Agreed.
Y'all keep playing. He was like, you didn't even play. Don't be going around here like you ain't even play. Go sit down.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, that's one thing I used to hate. You feel? I always like, it's a certain level that you can be on when you can like do those things and you feel me, really like indulge in the victories because your team is carrying a certain, tone altogether. You know what I'm saying? But like when we in a state like right now, and even times I've been in personally, like, all right, we doing some good things, but we gotta remain humble because we only 1 or 2 steps away from moving in the wrong direction. You feel me?
Moving in the wrong direction.
I get that with Lamar. Like, you know what I'm saying?
7 games left, if that. You know what I'm saying?
Week 12. So
it's like 6 games left. Like, man, we ain't got no time to be playing around. We gotta go 4-2, 5-1, 6-0.
Yeah, we can only afford 2 losses at maximum, and
that's what I'm saying.
And it definitely, preferably, can't be to the Pittsburgh
in division.
Definitely only
it can't be in the division. We need to sweep the division. That's the only way we can secure the win of the division if we sweep it, because we got 4 more division games.
Yeah, we
got 4 more division games, but we have to sweep our division games. That's, if you ask me, that's how we get to the playoffs. Just take care of division games and then see how we measure up with the other 2, because the other 2 are tough games. So we just see how we measure up going into the playoffs. This is a playoff game. We have a playoff atmosphere. We're going to, like, that's going to help us. Going to Green Bay in this, December, January or something like that. End of December.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I hope it's a really cold night. You know what I'm saying? One of the coldest nights they never had. You feel me? Because I want us to just go ahead and experience that and get that out the way. Because we probably going to be on the road in the playoffs.
Do you know the answer to this question, Hootie? Has a team ever swept the division and missed the playoffs?
I don't think so.
Oh no, that's tough. You feel me? Because I mean, like,
I don't think so.
6
but
wins.
I can't 100% You know what I'm saying? Say that they haven't. That would be crazy though. That's a crazy question. We need fact checkers on here, man. You feel me? But chat. Let's really get into, you know what I'm saying, John Harbaugh for real, because he got the fans in the frenzy with his statements and this press conference of the offensive line playing very, very good, and the best 5 is out there. How much of that do you
Hey yo, can I before you indulge in this question, you feel me?
Yeah.
Let me just double back for 1 second, you feel me? Shout out to the chat, shout out to my man Lou. Just to confirm, yes, the 2010 Oakland Raiders are the only team to sweep their division 6-0 and still miss the playoff. Despite beating every team in the AFC West rivalry twice, they finished 8-8 overall and ended up third in their division behind the Chargers at 9-7 and the Chiefs at 10-6. You feel me? So that's the
crazy. Only time. All right, but that sounds like something the Raiders would do. You feel me? That definitely sounds like something the Raiders would do. But Chad, back to Harbaugh. How you feel about his comments, bro?
Well, hey, this is the thing, bro. I told you in the chat that I have not been subscribing to John Harbaugh interviews and press conferences. I watch every single player. I'm not watching no John Harbaugh. So I literally only know the things that y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying? So right now, all I know is that the offensive line is doing an excellent job. I don't know nothing else John Harbaugh talking about.
Man, this guy, I don't know what it really is. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like how like smug he get and like upset and shit he get in the press conferences. It's like, bro, just answer the question. Why are you acting like we asking crazy questions? He really do be acting like he's smarter than everybody for real. And it's like, yo, I hope, is that how you acting with your players? You know what I'm saying? Is that how you acting? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's like, if you just try and be mad loyal, you just loyal to, it's just a family thing. We just gonna be loyal, or you just don't like change. Because it takes us a long time to change. Like we be having to go through whole seasons before we make a change. When it's like the change was right there the year before. It's like, yo, what's really going on? I don't know.
Yes. So I like this comment. He acts like he's a better coach than he is. And that's the thing with John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh makes me feel like he has a idea of what a coach looks like, and that's exactly what he sticks to. You know what I'm saying? And I think like the smugness that you mentioned that we get in like pressers and interviews, I think that it's probably not the way he interacts with his players, but that's what he feel like he needs to give the media. Like, I'm only giving you what I want, you feel me? You know, like, even if he's not in control of the situation, he wants to get a perception that he's in control of the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I get from John Harbaugh. You feel me? Now, when it comes to the players, I think that, you know, he's just very much motivational. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get too much beyond that from John Harbaugh besides being motivational. And I've always said that I think that the coordinators are the only ones really coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think John is there to more or less lead the pack. You feel me?
Okay, well, Okay, well, this is a good question. Is continuity more important than performance? So,
Um,
is it more important for him to keep the team together and he just like, yeah, or if it's just like, nah, man, if you're not performing, we gotta shake things up.
I mean, I feel like there's no continuity in poor performance. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that too, for real. So that's why it's all confusing. But yeah, go ahead.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like continuity is a great asset. You feel me? And I think that's what leads to, you feel me, a great performance. But I feel like what we seeing is a failure of continuity when it comes to that fucking old line. When you
When
talk
it
about
comes
the
to the
bad
online,
apple, you feel me? Your
but it's
football
like,
is the ultimate team sport, man.
but to play devil's advocate, we still winning.
I agree, Lou.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's saying we still winning. We looking at like, man, we can't win against no good teams with that offensive line. Not with no real good team that's really going to push us to the limit when we really need them to block for Lamar and we really need them to, you know what I'm saying? But it's like to him, he going game by game and they winning, and he just evaluating performances from this game from game to game. You know what I'm saying? Looking at every single play and he be like, all right, they only showing like 2 or 3 plays on the internet. I looked at, you know what I mean, all 25, 20, 30 plays, all, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
to that metric, it really don't seem like it's enough for me to like make the move. So it's like, but I understand it's like, nah, man. You don't understand when it's like situational for me. When is those situational those bad plays happening? When are those bad plays happening? Even when they successful, they not as successful as they could be
This is
because
this
we
this
had
is
to do something else.
this is the thing, right? Bad plays are happening because of those bad performances. You know what I'm saying? So are there times where it's a bad performance and we overcome it? Absolutely. It's the Lamar Jackson effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But also it's a lot of plays that are bad just because you didn't do your job and you weren't able to execute your responsibility. So
yeah, man. I just think it really needs to be addressed because one thing that you just mentioned that I feel like is really not there at the moment is the Lamar Jackson factor. He's very indecisive. He when to run, when not to run, when to bounce out of the pocket, when to step into the pocket. And I think it's because of that offensive line right now. You know what I'm saying? He's getting pressure so fast that it knocked him off of rhythm. And he's taking so many like QB hits, so many sacks that he's now on the injury list. This time for an ankle. Um, Sometimes I'm kind of feeling like he getting the Kawhi treatment right now. He ain't really got practice every single day, every week. You know what I mean, of the week. But at the same time, it's like, man, this is why we starting slow. This is why you know what I'm saying? We ain't going into a full week. And it's like, and I get it. We also have a short week coming up after this game. So it's like
mhm.
right after we play the Jets, we play on Thanksgiving. So it's like, hey, maybe to get you some extra rest. If you got some soreness, any type of soreness, any type of anything, we're gonna go ahead and give you a day to rest up on it because we got a lot going on. But how you feel about the Lamar and it being on the injury list and all that week after week?
I like how you references like the Kawhi Leonard thing. I think it's more or less an extra opportunity to rest. than it is like a serious injury per se. But you know, you need this because of what he's going through in the game. You know what I'm saying? Um, is Lamar like hurt? I don't think he hurt, but do I think he 100%? I don't think he 100%. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I think that you know, I don't know why Lamar not moving like we used to Lamar moving. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. You know what I mean? And a part of me kind of feel like it's kind of like I've been saving niggas. You feel me? But I'm at a point where I don't want to like constantly put my body on the line to save niggas. You feel me? Now the conflict with that with me is if you're taking a sack, you're kind of still putting your body on the line. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know what the fuck, you feel me? I don't know what Lamar's feeling. I don't know what he's seeing. You know what I'm saying? I just know that the only thing that's really like missing is the runs. And they do come sparingly, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like maybe not as many it's not as many times we felt he might have had opportunity to. But I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
You
man.
feel me?
I what I feel
I mean,
was
I just
weird
want
to
to continue to
me
have faith. You know what I'm saying?
is like how the injuries are just kind of going down his leg, like from hamstring to knee to ankle. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, what is going
Yeah.
on?
You know,
What is
the hip
going
bone connected to
on?
the thigh bone.
Yeah.
The thigh bone connected to the knee bone.
Yeah.
The knee bone connected to the foot bone, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bruh. It's like, bruh. And it's definitely, I knew it all year. I felt like he was slow all year. I think he hobbled into the season. And like, you know what I'm saying? Something I always seen Shannon Sharp and them say, like, if you hobble in the season, you're gonna hobble out. That's why I'm just so upset with the offensive line being how they been. It's like, yo, we're not even protecting them. We constantly just thinking how things like the coach believing that things gonna go exactly how it went last year, that your players just gonna be exactly the same way every from year to year, and you can just keep calling the same things and being the same way. It's just crazy.
Yeah, you
Like
actually can't do
definition.
that because things are
That's
changing
what we
every
do.
single year.
That's
You know what
and
I'm
that's
saying?
that's why that's what's going on with her. It's like, bro, what are you doing? And it's like, and maybe we like need to be like transferring that energy to DaCosta. Maybe DaCosta ain't this is the best lineman he didn't pick got him. Maybe that's what it is. We didn't put our stock in so much other stuff, we forgot the line. But we wouldn't but we went and addressed the defensive line and the trade deadline, but we didn't address the offensive line. Maybe because we got people coming back. Like, what's I don't know. I don't know, bro.
I mean, we gotta get through this season first. That's all I'm gonna
We
say.
definitely gotta get through this season.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying we gotta
Because
help. We gotta help them out
no bet. What else you got,
for
man? We can
sure.
rag on the O line all fucking day.
All day, man. All day. So next coming up, we got the Jets. How you feel we gonna do
Mm-hmm.
against the Jets, man?
Well, Tyrod starting. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
Tyrod starting.
How I feel like I mean I think we're gonna win the game.
We win a
I think we're
game.
gonna win the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there, so we're gonna win the game.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, it's
what is
going to
gonna
depend
look
on
what is
like
gonna look like, bro? I have no idea.
It's going to depend on our offense, man. Our offense versus their defense, man. If Lamar is like, you know what I'm saying, injured, playing like passive, aggressive or whatever, you know what I'm saying, not really trying to take no risk or anything like that, or Monken calling like dumb plays or O-line concerns, not to bring that up again, but you know what I'm saying, it's a concern. You feel me? It's like, what
Just
can
don't
we
got no
do?
receivers.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's the bright
But this
part is that the defense can, you know what I'm saying, get some opportunities to gain some more confidence, get some more,
here's
you
the
know what I'm
thing
saying,
though.
turnovers and shit.
Here's the thing though.
Mm-hmm.
Who they do still have is Bryce Hall. And the last thing we need is a 200-yard day from Bryce Hall. You feel me?
Nah,
That's a
not at the
like
crib. He bet not at the crib.
that's the shit. You feel me?
That
But that's just
200
what I'm
day
just.
is coming next
This
week.
is this is the
That's coming on Thursday.
this is
But go ahead.
this is what we just don't. This is the Ravens we don't need. You know what I'm saying? We don't need the version that can't capitalize. You feel me? Like we
You
got
gotta
good
score
enough
touchdowns.
corners to go ahead and stick who the fuck they got out there, and let's make
Mm-hmm.
sure we don't let one man beat us. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And we gotta fry goddamn Brandon Stevens ass up. We already know
We owe
Bates
that
should be
nigga.
back.
But we owe that nigga.
We gotta fry yo up. It's only right.
We owe B
It's only
Steve.
right.
And B Steve
And we
having a
fried
good
them
year
up,
for
man.
real.
But yeah, man, we gotta protect Lamar. Protect Lamar. I think we gotta, you know what I mean, run the ball. You know what I mean? Give Tyrod as less like opportunities as possible. You know what I'm saying? To get it right. It's like, well, you get it right. You gotta get it right every time. You're only gonna get to maybe 3 possessions this half. You better get it right. You know what I'm saying? What you think the score? What you think the score gonna be? I know you hate predictions, so I'm gonna make you do one real quick.
The score
Yeah.
for this game. All right. If you're gonna make me do one, then let me do 2.
All right.
I see like 13 to 33-ish Ravens type of game. You know what I'm saying?
13 to
And then
33.
yeah. And maybe not 33 because I can't do all the math on how we could get 33, but something like that. You feel me? I can see him getting like a touchdown and 2 field goals, maybe. You feel me? Depending on what happens. You feel me? Or I see like a I'm gonna just stick with that. You feel me? I'm gonna stick with a 13-33 type of game. You feel me? My man D, he going for 28 and
28-9.
9 Ravens. I see that too though. 3 field goals, you feel me? And we scored. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
I see Ravens probably 27 to 27-13. 27-13. Ravens. 14-point cover.
So we're not too far.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be, because it's like I can't put like the fan in me want to say that the line gonna block how they supposed to block, and Lamar gonna have a Jackson 5 and all that. You know what I'm saying? But the football guy, if I'm just watching it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey man, like they still got a few dogs on their defense, especially on their defensive line.
Hey man,
You know what I'm saying?
if Max B ain't gonna come to the bank, they got no chance.
Hey, you're right. So we'll see. You know what I mean? Henry definitely due for a big game. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it all depends on the offensive line. That's what I'm saying. They can come out and play. This would be the game they come out and play perfect, and they look like they never was trash. Fools again. But yeah, we see how it go. 1:00 this Sunday at the bank. The Mavs will be in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'll be watching on the tube. One time forget. And that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode.
Hold on.
What's that?
Hey, yo. I should be a rich man right now. You should be too. You should be too, yo.
Uh-huh.
Tell me that you ain't just fucking know that Shedeur Sanders is going to finally get in the game when they play the Ravens, yo. Niggas spoke on this on the show.
We said this a long time ago.
Niggas knew this was going to happen, yo.
We knew it was going to happen.
I knew it, yo. It just seemed like destiny, yo. Like I always have just felt like Dylan Gabriel was not going to make it out this game. You know, I knew he wasn't going to make it out this game, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to lie,
and
bro.
now he get his opportunity.
That shit really broke my heart, yo.
The bum ass Raiders.
And that made me feel better for his comeback, you feel me? Because he got them niggas next. But I really was like upset that this was his first time because I was like, bro, we need this, yo. So I really can't afford for you to do nothing slick, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
I can't
that was all
afford for you to do nothing
they
slick.
did. You see, and I ain't even try to really slander him for real. You know what I'm saying? On here, I just said rookie quarterbacks. You know what I mean? But shout out to Shedeur.
No slander by any means. You feel me? No slander. I'm supporting the guy still. You feel me? I just hate that. You feel me? This is the situation he finally got an opportunity in. That's all.
For sure. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this week's episode of Big Flock Shit.
Yo, shout out my nigga D, you feel me? Shout out my nigga Lou
shout
for
out to everybody in the chat.
Being in the chat, man.
For sure. Ravens got another dub. We back 500. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go above 500.
One game out of first place in the division.
One game. You know what I'm saying? We still moving on up. You know what I'm saying? I am Charles Woody Matt. Yo,
before I told him, we probably should have, because we may or may not. We gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk about next week. We gotta talk. We might need to make some different arrangements. You feel me, for next week. So let's make sure we talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
I already know what we could do. You know
but that's Charles Woody Matt. I'm Trey motherfucking Holiday. Shout out to him. I appreciate that, bro. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe, share, and you know what I'm saying? Like everything Big Flock shit. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, and we out of here.
Yes, sir.
Can't touch this. 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 Can't touch this.